Hello and welcome to Qsorts. I'm Mudu Gajaga and thank you for joining us. Tonight we're talking about football. The Gambia Football Federation First Division League is gearing up. Week 4, some exciting and fascinating matches. We'll also be looking at bodybuilding. There's a Gambian bodybuilder in Finland who recently took part in a pro qualifiers competition after doing a diet for 1 year plus, and he went into the competition, won 3 gold medals, yet missed out on the pro card license. We will talk to him about it, and also we'll be talking about the Farafenni Marathon. It's gearing up, it's almost here, and we have someone in the studio to talk about it. All that on tonight's Qsorts. First, I am joined in the studio by Yusufa Jammeh. Yusufa, let's talk about the Farafenni Marathon. It's here already, and you've already set a date for this competition. Tell us what date is it going to start and who are involved in the competition?
Thank you very much, Gajaga, for having us on your program tonight. As you rightfully said, the Farafenni Marathon this year, it's going to be the 9th of December 2023 in Farafenni. This is the 10th year anniversary celebration that we are having this year. The whole program is gearing up, and we're excited, and we are looking forward to a great weekend in Farafenni.
Yes, this has been a competition that's been on annually, and it has yielded so many fruits. Normally when you organize the competition, it's kind of a fundraiser, and then you put the proceeds sometimes into health, sometimes into education. Is it anything different this time?
As it is the 10th year anniversary, the beneficiaries of the marathon might not be different, but what is different about this year is we're having a whole weekend of celebrations starting from Friday the 8th, which we've organized what we call the cultural weekend. The cultural show that's going to showcase different tribes and cultures within Farafenni and beyond. So, and then Saturday is the main marathon run itself, and that will go into Sunday. But the beneficiaries of the marathon, we are expecting to see whatever comes out with our sponsors that are coming through. At the moment, we have Trust Bank that have come through, and certain individuals, a lot of names to name, but our main contributors over the years, like you rightfully said, as Trust Bank, they are coming through again this year. And then we are looking at, once we've had the celebrations and all the fun, exciting weekend we're going to look at the health sector and education sector to see where we can help.
Okay. We'll mainly focus on the sports. We know when it comes to marathon, hardly you see a full marathon in the Gambia, which is 42 kilometers, yeah, and also even half marathon, which is 21 kilometers. Are there going to be levels, like you have the 21K, and
yes,
then you have the 10 kilometers, yes, and other races as
well?
So
we have the 21 kilometers for both men and women, 10 kilometers for both men and women, 5 kilometers as well. And then we have the bicycle race as well, that's part of it. We also have the Wahoo race, that is part of it as well. So it's going to be a fully packed Saturday in Farafenni, so, and we're excited and we're looking forward to a lot of people attending.
Do you have any plans to kind of change the name a little bit? Because I understand your
yes,
brother, Aliuke Jammeh,
yes,
who passed away earlier sometime this year,
yes,
was a sports person. He was one time the Minister of Youth and Sports in the Gambia, and even Gambia's High Commissioner to Sierra Leone and even Guinea-Bissau, yes, before he passed. Is there a way to remember him during the race?
Absolutely, and as it happens, this year being the 10th year celebration of the marathon, the organizing committee members have come together. I happen to be the chairman of the marathon as well. And when they came together, they approached me to say they want to honor the late, my brother, the late Aliuke Jammeh, who was the Minister of Youth and Sports, and lately the ambassador to Freetown. I mean, what a lot of people probably don't know is he was the brainchild behind the marathon itself. What started out some 12, 13 years ago as just a little bit of fun to bring something back to Farafenni has now boomeranged to this massive event that we're going to be having, and that's all thanks to him. He's always been behind the scene, advising us and directing us. I came on board when they started discussing about the marathon, what we want to do. It was just all about bring something back to Farafenni, engage the youths and the young ones, just to cheer people up. And we never envisaged for it to be this big. Now it has gone beyond our wildest dreams, and we want to honor him and remember him on this special day, just to say thank you. And then he has been nothing. If you had any dealings with him, you would know what kind of person he was. So his whole life was about service and service to the nation, and there's no better platform in doing that other than serving the youths of the Gambia. And I think he did that in his lifetime.
In terms of the competitions, are there prizes for categories?
Yes,
Because of course, every competitor would expect something when they go into the competition.
Absolutely. And the 21 kilometers, the first prize for us is $15,000. And I'm sure the 10 kilometers is $10,000, is $8,000, is $5,000 subsequent. So there's quite a lot of money to be won. So we're urging everybody to come out and give it their best shots, and hopefully there will be winners. But the main thing is we want to be there and showcasing talents of youths and enjoy the weekend and remember my late brother as well. And hopefully this will be something to be remembered for a very long time for the town.
I've witnessed previous events. I've covered some of them when I was on radio and even on television. Bicycle race hasn't been that much part of it, but you've introduced it. What are you expecting this time around?
We're expecting people to come, have fun, and then just don't cheat, because I know there's special bikes that people want to bring in and use them to compete. But it's just going to be another day for people to come and showcase their talent in be it bicycle racing or running and all that. But it's no special thing attached to the bicycle race. Come out there, have fun for the day, compete, and hopefully you'll come out as the winner.
Let's talk about logistics. Have everything been in place? Have you have people on the ground and partners who would help you coordinate all of this?
Absolutely. We have a brilliant team on the ground who for the past 6 months, they have not done anything other than spend their time, their resources to make sure this day comes, and then everything is in place. Get yourself out there and you will be in good hands. Everything is in place for people who are traveling there. Places have been organized for people to sleep and eat, and so it's going to be a fun day for Farafenni. There's a lot of interest in the town itself, so you will get to meet different people from all parts of Farafenni, and so it'll be fun to have people there. So the logistics, if you get yourself out there, or if you can't get out there, give us a ring and we'll arrange to get you out there, and then you will be looked after.
Let's also talk about previously it used to be organized and then kind of a fundraiser and things that are generated monetary wise is giving back to the community again, Farafenni, mainly the hospital and also education. Health in general. Is there going to be anything like that this time? So
yeah, that's true. And in that process, we were lucky to be, or privileged to be awarded. We had an award adopted at the Farafenni Hospital, which is the surgical ward. So we started with having both the educational sector as well as the health sector. But as we progressed, we diverted our attention more into the health sector, especially that ward. We wanted to make sure we make a difference on that ward. And over the years, we have been contributing financially. And that's what we are going to be looking at doing again with whatever we are able to raise.
Okay. So far, are there any ways in which people register, especially for runners? So it's prior to the competition, they would have to send in their names, they register, and then know what category they're going to compete on.
Yes, there have been advertisements going around both on TV, newspapers, on social media. If you put in the Farafenni Marathon, you'll be able to see all the phone numbers that you can ring, and then you can register through them. They will direct you how to do it. There are bank accounts that people go in and pay their money in, and then we'll register them that way as well. But yeah, just get on social media if you can. There's phone numbers on there that you can just tap into, and then they'll be able to help you.
Well, Yusufa Jame, thank you very much for your time, and we're looking forward to this competition. Farafenni will be there, and we will bring some highlights of the event, especially the sporting bit of it, because that's our cup of tea.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yes, that's Yusufa Jame, one of the coordinators or the chairman of the Farafenni Marathon Run, and we're going to visit Farafenni on the 9th as the competition gets on. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we have other issues to introduce onto the program, especially the bodybuilder who fought tooth and nail, diet for 1 year plus, and then gets into this competition, won 3 gold medals, but eventually he missed out on the pro card. It's unbelievable what you will get to hear from him.
Qsel mooy suñu boss. Qsel mooy suñu boss. Qsel mooy suñu boss. Soro. Go, ebe dawa full network suda tili. Qsel. Ni lafta diamla wati jamala mune diata. Qsel. Most reliable network dumala geta wati. Qsel. Wo quality man nyon soda jam ona manke Qsel. Hani be wulo ni farole kono walante be bako na jala fayola network ko se taria. Qsel suñu boss. Ñofi njeka indi 3G ñu delu taxi 4G plus and now we bring you 5G. 5G. First and only 5G provider. Suñu boss. Itella follow adi doron nesa keno. Suñu boss. Gambia bela nyon tawo fele Qsel. Suñu boss. Ko fasunta buka busi Qsel. Itella molti milka kukutol nati Gambia. Qsel meta lori la kilianol yele imanjina amanda wala itella ka quality dila dadi ma itelle silo wala wodol mume be keno ma. Qsel suñu boss. Qsel suñu boss. Qsel suñu boss. Qsel suñu boss. Wanex solo be bambandi Qsel suñu boss. Qsel most innovative Qsel suñu boss.
The future is now. With Qcel's 5G network, experience speeds like never before. With our new 5G Rocket Fixed Internet plan, get speeds from 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Your 5G-enabled device. Walk into Qcell headquarters to get one of our 5G routers and experience the true feeling of 5G. Only with Qcell. Qcell brings you the future. Tech innovation, incredible speed. The future is now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. Qcell, Sunyabus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back and thank you very much if you're just joining us. This is Qsports and I'm Mamadou Gajaga. And now we're going to talk about a Gambian who is based in Finland, Dauda Baji, known as King Dave. He's been into competition of bodybuilding and recently took part in the competition. He was looking for a ticket to be a professional bodybuilder. But eventually he missed out after doing a diet for more than a year. And then he got into the competition, won 3 gold medals in all the 3 categories he competed in. I spoke to him earlier about what happened. Why didn't he win the pro card? And you can get this interview.
Yeah, so it was a fantastic competition, and I won all my 3 categories. I won 3 gold medals. But like you said, it is it's a good question, you know. How could you win 3 gold medals without winning the pro card? You know, yeah. But then it's like winning in my category, and the winner who won the pro card win in his category, and the short category, which is open classic physique category. So then all the winners there, they join us together and see who has the best symmetry, the best body, the best shredded body, and the best how to call it, dry body. So, but like you said, you know, it was not possible for me not to win the pro card, but the judges decide. So, and once the judges decide, you have no choice. You can't do anything. You just have to accept it, you know? And for me, I was the winner 110%. And even the fans supporting there, you might hear from them once they called the other boy. It was quiet in the hall. I promise you this, brother. But then, when the judges decide, you just accept. It was painful. I was crying. Tears were coming out. I was so emotional. But I give thanks to the Almighty, and, you know, knows that, you know, there's not yet my time. My time will come. And once my time comes, God's time is the best.
Yes.
You know?
Does it give you more motivation that you want to go back to the gym and do everything all over again? Or is it sheer disappointment that is going to live with you?
Yeah, there's a disappointment, but through that disappointment, that's where you have to work on, you know, motivate yourself, take yourself to the next level as a champion. Once you are a champion, you have to get this champion mindset. And champion mindset is having patience and being disciplined. Discipline in the gym is to be consistent on your workouts, your diet plans, and your resting, your relax. So this is very important for bodybuilding. And now I have no weaknesses during my competition, but I have rooms to improve myself. During the competition, I was like 93 on stage, and my stage weight should be 98 kilos. So now, if I improve more myself and improve my muscles more, next year I could even be 97 to 98 kilos on stage. Could you imagine if I have that all muscles on stage, how huge I'm going to be? Having only this 93 kilos, look, I was the bigger guy on stage and I was the most shredded guy. So could you imagine if I add those little muscles again from 93 to 98 kilos, how am I going to look for next year?
Well, Dave, this bodybuilding, this physique, it comes at a price. I understand you go through a lot of diet. Tell us about that diet.
Yeah, it's a crazy diet, because I diet for 1 year, 2 weeks, which is very difficult, because you have to eat healthy, and the more your weight is going down, the more your food is going down. It's not easy. Sometimes, mentally, you have to be strong, because if you are not a strong-minded mentally, you can't do it. Because that's why sometimes you see some bodybuilders fail, and they fail during the last weeks of the diet, maybe last 4 to 3 weeks, because that's where everything started to click more. You get more hungry, you couldn't sleep the night, and you are not eating enough, so you are very tired, both mentally, physically. Yeah, so but then what helps you is your strong mind, be knowing that you are doing something for yourself that you want. That's your goal. And if you have a goal, of course, you must be ready for it, and push yourself to the limit. And that's very important. So, and could you imagine during my during my competition, my body fat was 2% on stage. Could you imagine 2% on stage?
That's
And
amazing.
it is amazing. Before I started my diet, I was 105 kilos. And then on stage, I was 93 kilos. Could you imagine? That's a lot of weights that I lose, but still looking bigger and, looking more shredded. But it's a long way and it's a hard way as well, It's not good mentally, to be honest.
So this is the stage you are now, and now just one thing that you want to go for is a pro card, and that is
Exactly.
where the sponsorship, the money would come in. So Dave, you still have a job in your hand, right?
Yeah, I have a job in my hand, and this is why I want my Gambian people to push me to the next level. Because now, at this moment, about bodybuilding, it's not only you're winning, but the sponsorship need you to have followers as well. Because if they are sponsoring you, they are paying you money. Of course, you have to bring them something as well, which is clients, people. And for example, now things work with social media. So if you don't have enough followers or you cannot bring them people, of course, they will be like, all right, we can give him something, but he can give us back. You might be unlucky to get that sponsor. And when you win this pro card, that's where the biggest sponsors are. And that's where money is. Right now, I don't have any money during these competitions. It's only medals and the pro card we are all fighting for. But once I get the pro card, I'm up there. I'll never come down, never, ever. So you will see whatever I win there is a lot of money, bro. It's a lot of money. So it's a
So you
lot
need
of
the
money.
support from the Gambian people, right?
I
To
need
push
the
you up
support
there.
from the Gambia people to push me up there to the next level, So, like I said, it's only the European people supporting me even more than my home country, which is not okay for me. So, I'm giving everything for my Gambian people. I have only Gambia, I'm a Gambian. So, and I go on stage, I'm going for the Gambian, the name Gambia. I'm not going for the name Finland. So I want my people to push me, to support me to that next level. And you see, when I'm there, that's where the real money is. So from the top one to the top five, If you are there, you get a lot of money, bro. And for me, I am never out of top two. That's the thing, So,
Oh,
and
fantastic.
I
Which is
believe
good,
in myself.
consistent.
Exactly. So that's the discipline I'm talking about consistently. Yeah. So that's how it should be.
Yes,
Yeah.
Dave, let's say you did this fight about a week plus ago.
Mhm.
Now, since then, have you relaxed a little bit? Because at least your body needs some rest, and then maybe you need a little bit of good food again before you start your diet again.
Exactly. Now I decided because I have a baby too, a new baby born. So I
Oh,
want to
congratulations. I'm happy for
thank
you.
you. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so I just want to rest, the whole year, and then take care of the family, spend time with them, and prepare myself for the next one. But then from now on, I'm not training till after the Christmas. So all this month, I'm going to be eating as I can. All those Benachins, I miss them so much. So,
Oh, most
so
definitely.
now
So
I
you
have the
deserve
time
that.
to eat. Like exactly. Now I have the time
Yeah.
to eat a lot. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. But now I'm gonna rest till end of the year, till maybe half a year. Then I start to work out to prepare for the next level again. Yeah.
Dave, wish you all the best of luck. Maybe you can say hello to your family, your friends back in Gambia. They're watching
Yeah,
you.
thank you very much. Yeah, like I said, I'm just a Gambian living in Gambia, trying to put the Gambians' name there. So, and asking for the Gambians to help me and push me to. Yeah, my mom is living in the Gambia in Canifin Estate. If you want, you can even go and interview her. That would be so interesting. And I'm looking forward for you to come to Finland here.
Yes, that was Dauda Baji there talking to me about his bodybuilding and how he missed out on the pro card. We say best of luck to him next time. Now, let's talk about the Gambia Football Federation First Division League. On Friday, I was at Brikama Mini Stadium where Greater Tomorrow played against Banjul United. But both sides tried to fight hard for the game to get the winner, but they settled for a 0-0 draw. And more details in this. Both teams came into the game having dropped points in their previous games. Greater Tomorrow, the host, had lost 2-1 in week 3 against local rivals Bombada, while Banjul United drew 0-0 with Fortune last weekend. Banjul United began the game well with control of possession, dominating the midfield and attack. However, Greater Tomorrow kept it tight at the back, limiting spaces in the box for final passes. This often frustrates the Banjul United team, limiting their scoring chances. Greater Tomorrow are usually the team which controls possession in most of their games. However, this time, Banjul United matched them, even holding better possession in certain intervals of the game. Babukar Salah, who plays at right back for Greater Tomorrow, was used as a winger, running up front and sending in teasing crosses. Despite his efforts, which eventually earned him the Man of the Match award, his teammates couldn't score. Late in the game, both coaches brought on fresh legs to boost their attack. There were some near misses for both sides, but neither could break the deadlock. Serif Mankajang, coach of Greater Tomorrow, says a 0-0 draw was a fair result.
But I think for today it was a very good game for us, much especially in the second 45 minutes. I think the boys definitely did good in the second half. If you look at Gambian League, the only thing you avoid in Gambian League is defeat. So that's why most of the coaches now will work on their defense line. They make sure they don't concede a goal. If you cannot pick the 3 points, you pick 1 point. So that is Gambian League for you.
For the Banjul United tactician Omar Fati, it was a case of missed chances for his team that is to blame. He added that they don't have problems in controlling possession and creating chances.
Today we play better, we play good football, but we don't take our chances.
Overall, how would you assess Banjul United's performance so far in the league?
No, the performance is always good, but our problem is how to take our chances. Every game we play, we used to perform very well, but to take our chances is the main problem.
Elsewhere in the league, champions Real de Banjul maintained their 100% record start to the league with a 2-0 win against TMT, while Steve Biko secured their first win of the season with a 2-0 win against Bombada. And talking about the GFF First Division League, the biggest winners of last weekend were Marimo Park Food. Marimo won by 3-0 against Brikama United, and it was a home game for Brikama United. Can you imagine? they were humiliated in front of their home fans. That's it for QTV, Q Sports tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Join us next week for more sports and have a pleasant night. Bye.